2 more rooms. I hope this is a long one with lots of new things. Though we see pseudo, suid, cron jobs, path, NFS. I'm hoping it's not all things I know. I'm hoping for lots of new things. So let's get started. Linux Privilege Escalation. Learn the fundamentals of Linux Privilege Escalation from enumeration to exploitation. Get hands-on with over 8 different privilege escalation techniques. Nice. This is expected to be 50 minutes, and I will usually, since I'm reading it aloud and since I'm looking into things, it might be more, but also if it's all things I already know and have in my notes, we'll see. Privilege escalation is a journey. There is no silver bullets, and much depends on the specific configuration of the target system. The kernel version, installed application, supported programming languages, and other users' passwords are a few key elements that will affect your road to the root shell. This room was designed to cover the main privilege escalation vectors and give you a better understanding of the process. This new skill will be an essential part of your arsenal, whether you are participating in CDFs, taking certification exams, or working as a penetration tester. So, let's get started. What is privilege escalation? What does privilege escalation mean? At its core, privilege escalation usually involves going from a lower permission account to a higher permission one. More technically, it's exploitation of a vulnerability, design flaw, or configuration oversight in the operating system or application to gain unauthorized access to resources that are usually restricted from the users. Why is it important? It's rare when performing a real-world penetration test to be able to gain a foothold initial access that gives you direct administrative access. Privilege escalation is crucial because it lets you gain system administrator level of access, which allows you to perform actions such as resetting passwords, bypassing access control to compromise protected data, editing software configurations, enabling persistence, changing the privilege of existing or new users, executing any administrative command. So, we have a machine here. We'll start it first. Oh, it's on the side thing. Well, it'll need some starting team anyway, right? And there's a time. Note, launch the target machine attached to this task to follow along. You can launch the target machine and access it directly from your browser. Alternatively, you can access it over SSH. So we can close this one. That would be nicer. With the low privilege user credentials below. So let's see what it looks like. It needs to initialize anyway. So I'm assuming we can exit the split view without terminating the machine. Enumeration is the first step you have to take once you gain access to any system. You may have accessed a system by exploiting a critical vulnerability that resulted in root level access, or just found a way to send commands using a low privileged account. Penetration testing engagement, unlike CTF machines, don't end once you gain access to a specific system. or user privilege level. As you will see, enumeration is important during the post-compromise phase, as it is before. So hostname. Okay, so we have. Let's make new notes here. Also, there was actually something in my teeth, maybe from before. So we have the machine here. I'm thinking I prefer SSH, right? I'm not making box notes on this, so I'm just putting it in Notepad. Maybe we should make notes on it. Maybe there will be lots of nice tricks to have there. So let's just there. So I think you might, show, you can open split screen again. Oh, that's beautiful. So let's minus it. So let's close some stuff. I'll have to look at that one. Shell successfully removed, and this was a that was nice. We can make a new tab, or should we? Well, let's just SSH. So wrong. Tabbing wrong one. I'll just finish my ice cream. Oh, it's Karen. Password 1. So we're going to do a lot of post new stuff. PS2. I'm thinking how or where, not if, am I going to put these notes. So Linux, I have this. Very cold, which is nice, but also hard to eat. So, I mean, you could just make lines for some of them, though basic commands, I don't. I put them in Linux down here. So so we could just increase this list here. We'll see. So let's get started. Hostname. The hostname command will return the hostname of the target machine. 5 hours. Seriously. Okay, sorry. Sorry for streaming so much. But it's because I wanted to study too. Yeah, so I'll wait a few minutes before I get the beeping if you heard it. The hostname command will return the hostname of the target machine. All this value can easily be changed or have a relatively meaningless string. Like, in some cases, it can provide information about the target system's role within the corporate network, like SQL Prod 1 for production SQL server. Yeah, so let's first use it. Hostname is called Wade. So there's 363. And I probably should close a few tabs here, right? Oh, right. Right, so link I got, thing to do later. Yes. So they actually sent those before. Let's close them. We could also do this just to make sure if it's done, that last one. We can start uploading because they take hours. And I noticed when we were 5 hours and I started this as start a stream, we can just do another one. What? Learning hacking 14th. Seriously? This should have taken seconds, right? I'm just seriously, you should start looking at them. Maybe. So like this seems to be correct. I mean, I could mess up the names by not changing it for a new stream. So this is the one where I just started quickly and then I stopped and I started again because of I had forgotten to change the name. No, apparently not. I'm sorry. I don't know why then, but that one is like kind of useless. I have to look at it later. So export, public, start. And then we continue. Yeah, so host name. Let's just add it here because this is, oh no. So there's a paste without formatting, fortunately. So hostname doesn't require a. Did I have uname? Yeah, it's in the list there. Will print system information giving us additional detail about the kernel used by the system. This will be useful when searching for any potential kernel vulnerabilities that could lead to privilege escalation. So now we know a bit more, but we kind of know stuff, but we might not have. I mean, this is kind of, we can compare. So 313, yeah, so it's this information. And then also this bit. So, proc version. The proc file system, procfs, provides information about the target system process. You will find proc on many different Linux flavors, making it an essential tool to have in your arsenal. Looking at the proc version may give you information on the kernel version and additional data such as whether a compiler like GCC is installed. So let's do proc version on this one. And I have not used proc version. This is why we do these, even if they feel simple, because tips.
Fixerbot says,
Thank
Welcome,
you
Raiders.
for the raid.
When Roth
Welcome
Music brought 19
in.
friends to the party. Go drop them a follow.
Pogathesmet says, Winrot guitar. Thasiclumsy says, Winrotai Winrotl pineapple. Translated from Finnish. Miss Penguin Push says,
I don't have any pom pom.
Winrot music walk. Johannes says,
When Rot Pom Pom.
Welcome in, everybody.
Flink
Welcome in.
606 says, less than 3.
Hi,
Nissaholt
Zombie.
666
Hi,
says,
everybody. I'll just
When
say
rot
hi to
pom pom
everybody,
when rotai
right?
when rot guitar. Translated from
Hey!
Norwegian. Fixerbot says,
I'm going
follower
from the top
Pokethesmet.
here. Hi, Poke.
Less than 3.
Zombie
Hi,
says,
Clumsy.
Winrot Superstar Winrot.
Hi,
Johannes
Penguin
says,
Push.
Hey
Penguin
Sophie
Push.
Fia less than 3.
Miss
Hi,
Penguin Push
Johannes.
says,
Thank you so much for the raid.
okay, I should have said something with words, lol. Zombie says,
Hey
Hi,
Sophia and
Flink,
hackers.
606.
Y'all
Hi,
1825
Mr.
says,
Holt.
hello Sophia. Flink 606
Thank you
says,
so much for the sub,
Miss Penguin
Johannes.
Push me
Thank
too.
you.
Lol. Miss
Uh,
Penguin Push says,
Welcome back, Zombie.
nice title, fix it. Lol. Johannes says,
I'm so glad we can come over to you.
Oh yeah,
Miss
usually
Penguin
I
Push
was like,
says,
oh, I hope I have time
Flink
to
606
join you, but I want to finish this.
fans. Translated from Tagalog. Tesno Pesno says, Tomb Raid.
Welcome, yeah.
Johannes says,
Now I have to know.
We don't
is
bring
it
chaos.
Jail? Jail?
Ha ha ha.
translated from
Welcome in.
Tagalog.
Anyway.
Miss Penguin Push says, a lot of chaos.
Yeah, a raid like this with the TTS is kind of chaotic. So welcome in, Tesla now. I'm just quickly reading through it to chat here.
Nissaholt 666 says, Johannes lol. Miss Penguin Push
So I
says,
think I'm caught up. I think so.
Johannes Dick. Translated from Dutch.
That's a TTS. I know it's not your fault.
Johannes says,
This is family friendly. Here. What
Fixerbot
can
ha
you
ha ha
say?
ha.
translated from Tagalog.
So apparently that's actually what lol means in Dutch. So I guess it's not the TTS fault either. Maybe it's Google. It's all Google. Google TTS. So we're doing like basic learning rooms at a site called TryHackMe, and here's a privileged escalation in Linux. So how you can become the root administrator of the machine. So if you want to learn that, you can stay around, or you can just be here for fun. Maybe this doesn't look very colorful, right?
Flink 606 says, learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Johannes
Yeah.
says,
And
You
never
are
stop
programming
learning.
it. We know it. That's not Dutch. Ha.
Oh yeah. So it's thanks to Security Line that we have the nice CTS that makes fun
Miss Penguin Push says,
kind of things.
Flink 606 when rot clap. Translated from Dutch.
So thank you so very much for the raid again, and I'm not a music channel. Will I have to sing now? That would be torture. I'm not going to submit you to that.
Okay, I'm gonna learn Dutch, I think, lol. Johannes says.
We don't freaking care.
Yeah, you're very welcome in here. So thank you very much for the read again for the third time.
Miss Penguin push you musty do tongue.
Oh.
Nissaholt 666 just
Thank
cheered
you very
100 bits.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Nissaholt 666 says. Here's for a soothing cup of
thank
tea
you.
after the chaos cheer 100.
Santa less than 3.
Oh, so
Translated from Danish.
Woo. So what should I do now? We can do something more fun than this if we want to. What do you want to do? Do you want to do something else? Right. You know what we should do? I should have switched to it right away, right? We can do this. No, this is much more fun. Let's see. Let's actually start the camera because I shut it down. I'll do that. You can control my robot arm here. I'll just have to start the program.
J92W just cheered 100 bits. Thank you so much. J92W says.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Cheer 100 whoops.
J92W.
Thank you, everybody. Now we should be able to have a video here.
I love
so
you.
you can control this thing here with the commands there. You can pick this thingy up. I can turn the light on if you can see
J92W
it.
says. Johannes Winrot love. Miss Penguin Push says. Johannes too small brain now, lol.
So, yeah. If you want to try it, do you want to try it? I can move this one. We'll see. So anyway, yeah, right, someone has already started. The errors there is because I'm still debugging, but that's Bluetooth errors.
AJ92W good to see you. SF18 Hartu.
Yeah, and a tip is to use a number. It's there at the bottom. You can do like F space 30. So you can do, it's degrees. So if you turn
666 says
90 degrees, it's 90 degrees.
J92W Winroth.
So you can do
Translated
like
from Slovenian.
Let's do left 30. And I get this big radar from boxes, around the messages. Let's see. Where did it move? Yeah, so
J92W says.
front 70.
Hello
That's
everyone. Winrot hey. Miss Penguin Push says.
Oh, it's going forward all the way now.
Mode is Slovenian Nissaholt.
I think it actually reset from
lol.
that because it was too far. Yeah. You know lots of languages. You're very international people. Knowing all the languages. It usually sounds like...
says.
Flink. Ha.
Translated
So
from
let me
Tagalog.
try again here.
Miss Penguin Push says. I love that
Oh,
arm.
right. I
Nissaholt
actually
666
skipped the
says.
number.
Miss Penguin Push I was surprised too lol.
Let me show you. You need to go left a bit too. Left a bit. There should be two cameras so you can see with both eyes, right? So, yeah, the robot arm is kind of fun, but it's not very strong. So, we still have not gone there all the way. Yeah, you're going left, I can see it. So, did it go left? Let's see if it does it. It said done. If it doesn't do it, I'll like unplug the power because it's odd. It's supposed to go left too.
Flink606 says, Johannes, only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible lol. Johannes says,
Oh,
Oh. Well, actually, let me unplug it and plug it back in, because it seems a bit odd, right? It's supposed to work. So, plugging it back in. So, it's reset again, unfortunately. So, but now let's try rotating left. See.
Miss
There,
Penguin
so.
Push says, Flink606 true.
I'll have to implement those commands, Johannes. We'll have to add it, right? So it can't go left, something is broken. Like, will never be fixed.
Nisaholt666 says, Johannes, good command
You might
lol.
just be
Miss Penguin
flooding
Push
chat,
says,
so it can't do a thing.
Johannes ha 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 ha. Translated from Tagalog.
So, it usually works. But I had it running while I was on IRL stream, running earlier today. Something. Oh, I know what happened. The cord was around there, so it couldn't move. That happened once before. I guess I'll have to like shorten this one or something.
Flink606 says, this is so cool.
So let's try again. Yeah, there, left. Let's see if it works now. This is a bad demo. It's supposed to work, and it usually does. It's very odd. Maybe they broke it when I was running.
Johannes says,
hey Sophia, could you send the code for this robot arm? I would like to test it on my wife.
Does she
Ah.
does she have Bluetooth? This is Bluetooth code, you know. You just have to plug in the Bluetooth module, and then it all works.
Flink606 says, Johannes ha ha
But
ha.
seriously,
Translated from Tagalog.
let's look at StreamerBot, right? Because this is StreamerBot programming, and I'll look at the action cues.
J92W says, Johannes, I will pay for Bluetoothing your wife. Johannes says,
Oh, no, she not Bluetooth, she is more like Wi-Fi.
We'll have to make a new program for that. Sorry. Not compatible. You'll have to upgrade her, apparently. Or downgrade, I guess. Is Bluetooth? Yeah, she's too advanced. That's it. I'm looking here at the information in the queue.
Flink606,
Yeah, I
you
think
broke
they
the
broke
arm.
the arm. But not you guys. So, it moved. Let's see if there's anything else.
Flink606 says, we can do this, chat. I believe in OS.
Let's do the same command again. So, time at this is normal Bluetooth error. So, it doesn't respond the Bluetooth module there. Now it said it's moving left. So, if it didn't do that, that's very odd. They might have broken it when I was running around in the forest and I had this on like in the background. Yeah, right. I don't want to. Let's restart StreamerBot.
Does all the other commands work?
I don't think much works. I don't think anything really works. I'm
Nisaholt
restarting streamer,
666 says,
it dies
I
sometimes, I
program
know.
myself to go to bed. Have a great stream all.
Okay, Nisaholt, thank you very much. Tack så hemskt mycket. And welcome back, everybody. When you're leaving, you're welcome back. So let's fresh start. I restarted streamer,
Johannes says,
Hugger Nissa.
Flink606 says, Johannes, my mistake, I typed the coordinates to the moon. J92W says, Kung Nissa. Translated from Icelandic.
So it
Johannes
seems to
says,
be kind of
Flink
broken.
606 ha 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 ha.
Translated from Tagalog.
So we're unplugging stuff here. Let's see if I can see to put this back. I can't really, but I think it's in the correct place. There, so all the cables.
Flink606 says, Nisaholt 666
okay
Good Night
now.
Santa. Translated from
it's very
Swedish.
odd because it's never not worked, since I got it working. So
Johannes says,
Chipped. Where is the chip? From Jonsonligan.
Translated from Swedish.
So let's see. I got a left command. I have the mic in the way, so I can't really see it yet. That's why I'm going like this. Come on, robot. Yeah, it moves down. Down works. Left could have been like broken by trying too much while I wasn't here. Yeah, so up works. So it might be the rotation. Now it's straight ahead, so you can just grab it here if you want to. It's just there. So you should go down and forward a bit. Yeah. I think it's forward enough. But the right and left is kind of the lots of the fun bit, right? The big movement. And if they don't work, that's sad.
No.
No. So give it the time, because if it says error, that means it'll try to resend the Bluetooth signal. So it doesn't mean it's not doing it. It just means that it's waiting a bit. Because the Bluetooth connection, it's a wireless connection, so it might fail, and then it will try again. Max 10 times. So that's why it's counting down. 10.
Translated
9,
from Tagalog.
8, 7. So just forward a tiny bit here. See where you get. Where you go. Oh, pushing it away. Need to go up a bit. I think we need to go up a bit. Yeah, and if you do C only, it will move 5. Yeah, so 5 is the default. And it's kind of hard not to speak Swedish when I know there are Swedish people in chat, Yeah. Going there.
Fixerbot says,
New follower Sergio Fonseca. Less than 3.
Thanks for the follow. Sergio Fonseca. Fonseca exclamation mark. Oh, I didn't know you can have those names. No, that was on the end of the message. Okay. Sergio Fonseca. Yeah, so I think I got it now. Oh, look. This looks great. You're going to catch the ghost. And then a suggestion, go back, not up, when you pick it up. Because it's stronger with back. Up, it might reset because it's too heavy. Oh, you need to close it more. So go back the same. 30 forward again, close it more. Yeah, exactly. J92. You need to close it more. You didn't move much, probably meaning, oh, it
Flink
reset.
606 says,
Sorry,
I'm
something
doing my
was too
best not to
hard
break
there.
it again, so I'm just watching. Lol.
I don't think you
Johannes
broke
says,
it. It was broken.
Flink 606 ha 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 ha.
Translated from Tagalog.
Too
J92W
strong. Yeah.
says, Johannes, you are too strong.
So I'm putting it
Miss
a
Penguin
tiny bit
Pushed
closer.
says,
And you can try
Flink
once more.
606 did I miss that? Lol. Johannes says,
Dang. I know.
There. So that's why I'm saying back when you pick it up, because if you do up, it will do that thing. And I'm thinking it might be that it's powered just from the computer, so I need to power it from the wall instead. Better power.
Oh no.
Oh no. Maybe down a bit.
J92W says,
Oh no.
Johannes. Johannes says,
Ha ha.
translated from Tagalog.
It's perfect.
So you're like chopping it off at the eyes here. Oh, down. It can't go
Miss
down,
Penguin
I
Push
think.
says,
We'll see.
OMG.
I think it's kind of like stuck. I'm helping a bit. Try closing and going back.
J92W says, why are we like this?
So, cooperate, people.
Flink 606 says,
This is the first
It's
time
man
I've had
versus
like
machine.
several people doing it at the same time. People usually like do it one at a time. 15 degrees? Might be enough.
J92W says, Johannes, I'll call mom.
No siblings fighting here in chat.
Osika Theta says,
Don't click that link, okay?
Best viewers
don't
on
click it.
web link.
So that was someone. We get the spam sometimes. And I usually just say welcome in and have fun, but don't send spam messages. And if it's a bot, it doesn't hear, right? That it's welcome, because it's not welcome if it's a bot. Back to get it up. If it's closed enough. Yeah, I think you can just go back. Try it. And also, Johannes, I need to add the grow pug. We need the grow pug. It's a must. We have to add it. So, now I really want to see this. Come on. Bluetooth signals are kind of stuck. Yeah, we need a group pack.
We need
we need a piano emote. Johannes. At least 3 streams. I said that. Did you add it this time and I missed it? I'm going to... I'll have to watch your stream later.
J92W says,
we need
yes, we need piano emote.
We need piano
Johannes.
emote.
Looking away.
Miss
can hear
Penguin
us
Push
even if you're not
says,
looking.
Fix it 42 loves.
So, I think you can do up a bit. We'll see. Maybe you do a bit more back and then do up. So, look. It's lifting off the ground. You might not see it, but it's not touching here. So, now we definitely
Johannes
are
says,
up.
Oh.
Woo! Cooperation! Cooperation! You did it! Woo! That deserves some claps, right?
J92W says,
I have to clap a
Go
bit
teamwork. Johannes
here. I
says,
can't even use
Team
other emotes in mine
!1.
now.
Miss Penguin Push says, Win Rotklaw. Translated from Dutch.
Yeah,
J92W says,
that's the problem. Every
No,
time we use
good.
claps, I
Johannes
get
says,
claw.
We did it, Flink 606.
Miss Penguin Push says, Group hug.
Mm.
Johannes says,
Joke hug.
We need a
Translated
group
from
hug.
Dutch.
Jokag.
Miss Penguin Push says, Ha ha ha, this is so funny.
Jokag.
Lol. Flink 606
Oh, you can
says,
try typing in other languages to
Johannes,
see
well
if
done.
it can translate it.
Hugs.
Give it some challenges in languages. Anyone know any
J92W
funny
says,
languages?
Fans. Translated from Indonesian. Johannes says,
I'm dying over here. Dick.
Translated from Dutch.
Let's see. I have to
Ha,
go
ha,
to my
ha.
own channel.
Translated
so I can type in
from
chat
Tagalog.
really better. Than
Miss
this.
Penguin Push says, Johannes, me too.
So, do you think that rotating the arm now will work? Yeah, I'm assuming not, but let's try right 30. Yeah, I'm assuming not, but let's try there. So I kind of had audio on. Oh, so it kind of failed it totally.
Flink
Who's
606
hanging there? She's
says,
there. Just kidding. It's a robot
Hess
hug.
hanging there, chipping for
Oh,
air.
so this is the
Just
group
kidding,
hug. The
it's
group.
a robot hug. Lol.
So I guess I will have to put it in the
J92W
middle here.
says, Angry Rovo.
We'll have to build a sturdier
Johannes
one,
says,
right?
Ha ha.
And I'll
Translated
have
from
to look at the
Tagalog.
stream from when I was not
J92W
looking.
says, Robot. Johannes says,
Ooh.
So
the
now I
rovo.
can actually
I
do
see.
claps for you guys. I couldn't. Now you can get some claps here. I finally got my own stream.
It's a really cut rovote.
Yeah. I'm curious what it will translate as, right? If you were to type something strange, it might translate that. Will it not? No, it didn't. Because let's do something.
J92W says,
You know?
Good little Rovote. Johannes says,
Rovote.
I had to show you that you can
Fix It
actually
says,
do real translations.
It can
too.
actually translate for real too, D. Translated from Swedish.
And you can also have it only typing and not talking, you know? So, if someone were to type in another language you don't understand and you still know what is spoken, you can do that.
Johannes says,
Oh, that's right. Now I don't have to think.
Translated from Swedish.
So, I don't know what else fun we can think of.
J92W says,
Oh.
How nice, as usual for you. Translated from Swedish. Johannes says,
You're too.
But go to bed. I think much better than you.
Translated from Swedish. Flink 606 says, I go fishing, and take a minute of silence. Translated from Swedish.
It can translate, but it sounds sometimes it's kind of like it doesn't know all forms of things. It sounds
J92W says, "Okay, I'll go to bed then." Translated from Swedish. Johannes says,
I don't think we need this on my stream.
I don't think so. You don't need it. Everybody knows Swedish by now, right? Too. Amazing. Ah.
J92W says, "You are not allowed to have it, Johannes."
So we can make this harder too. Let's see if we can fix this one. I don't have another robot,
Johannes
so I can
says,
only do one thing.
Anyway, now I'm going to go and try to go to bed.
Translated from Swedish.
Yeah.
J92W says,
and I don't
I'm
have
going
much
to
more
run
to
and go to
entertain you
bed.
with without
Translated
Linux
from
privilege
Swedish.
escalation, you know? So maybe the robot has done its part and I should continue with this.
Flink606 says, Johannes, same here, thank you for everything, friends. Translated from Swedish.
Oh, wait. It was moving. It was moving. Sorry for turning it up. It moved. You can do it. J92. So forward kind of does the angling too. And forward goes down when it's in that angle, you know. So so we have cooperation again here. Oh, cooperation.
J92W says, cooperation. Johannes says,
What operation?
It's Tagalog
Translated
again.
from Tagalog.
It's like its default. It's always saying that everything is
Zombie
Tagalog.
says,
Courtney giggle.
So, Zombie. Shouldn't you play too? Here? Give it some. O F. What do you
J92W
I
says,
don't know.
Johannes. Johannes says,
Ha ha ha.
translated from Tagalog.
I'm very curious when it will actually be closed.
J92W says, we are going to break it if we keep on doing this.
No. If you do, it's just fun, you know? I'm thinking we'll have to get stronger servos for this. If it broke from the cord being around here and trying to turn, that's not good. And it's my fault because it was not, you know. Maybe I should do this as one so I don't forget it later. But also, it might be broken, so I can wait. So I'm going to change the error messages so
Zombie
we don't have
says,
all these messages.
Poor Sophia really needs a throat lozenge right now, Peepo sad.
Ah, gimme here. Alright, I can see that emote in the
Johannes
chat.
says,
Nah, now I actually have to go. Take care of you, Sophia. Winrot love.
Yeah,
translated from Swedish. Miss Penguin Push says, thank you for
Sleep
this
well,
amazing
everybody.
stream, Fix It, and for all these funny moments, lovely people. Gotta head off, Fix It 42 Wave, Fix It 42 loves.
Thank you for
J92W
coming
says,
here. Thank you.
no done command for the up 5. Miss Penguin Push says, take
do
it
back.
easy, everyone.
Well, should I help? So let's do like C10, and let's do B30, right? We'll see. So it's lifting it.
Zombie says,
Seems like it will drop it
Sleep
though.
well, John.
translated from Swedish.
We can do a bit more.
John tongue.
It dropped it. I think it's a bit too lightweight. It's empty. So
J92W says, so close.
Yeah, very close. So probably we shouldn't have grabbed it down here, but higher up. So, and also with the lid. And probably I should have something better for it to lift.
Sleep well,
So
Sophia.
good.
See you again soon.
Yes.
Translated from Swedish.
So thank you everybody for the raid, and you're welcome to stay if you want to, but I think I'll go back to some studying, because I was studying cybersecurity things, and I realized not everybody will be interested in this, especially from a music stream raid. So, but his robot seemed kind of a bit bad, or at least right left. So I'll just do one more write command here that you won't see anyway, and just confirm. And you can do that, try and do that forever. And I will continue with this. And you're welcome to stay. It did right. So suddenly it moved quickly, much more quickly than it should actually. So let's try left again now. Maybe it was just needing some rest. Might be overheated or something. So if we do left 90 now. So guys, you fixed the robot. Did you fix the robot? Or is it just left it can't do? Maybe something inside it is like already rotated all the way. So what if we do right 9? There are limits. 180 is the maximum. So that's why everybody left stream when I got home. They were like, oh, she's gonna see. No, they didn't. So we have done message, but nothing new movement. So the server doesn't seem to be totally dead. But I will have to try other stuff for it. Not now. I'm actually going to turn the camera off again. Because it seems to need a break. Disconnect it because it's been on for all day. So we'll see if it works better tomorrow. Yeah, let's continue with things. So what I was actually doing was testing basic enumeration command is in Linux with the host name, which gives us the host name, the name of the computer. Uname A gives us some information about the operating system with the Linux version. And we were just going to run this. And we got permission denied. So that might not be the best command to use if you don't have any permissions. Like on this test machine, we're also not running out of time. We have time here. So proc version. I'm going to test it on the VM, and I have lots of messages popping up on my phone. So let's try this command once more. We'll see arrow app won't work because we're in a basic shell here. So proc version, and we get the same message. Oh, with a number. That's interesting. So we can do is to try it on our machine, and we're getting the same problem, but now we can do sudo there, and I'm going to give it my password, and command not found. So is this something that we supposed to cat? Yes. So proc version is something to cat, and that might explain why it didn't work for the other machine, because we need to cat it here too. Because it's a file, and now we can do it. So since this is supposed to be like a basic room, they should have said. Anyway, we can add this to our notes now, because why not? So so let's do cat proc version, and it's also telling us the GCC version here, which could be useful. Also GCC info. Should I make comments to all of these? Maybe I should. Like host name. I'm going over the edge here with details, I feel. Well, let's just continue. So etc issue systems can also be identified by looking at there. So you can see what I see. Systems can also be identified by looking at the etc issue file. This file usually contains some information about the operating system, but can easily be customized or changed. While on the subject, any file containing system information can be customized or changed. For a clear understanding of the system, it's always good to look at all of these. Okay, let's just look at it, but I'm feeling this is usually not anything you need to do, but maybe this one has better information. So let's information, right? Short information. And let's also, of course, run it on this machine. Yeah, this is where I did it, the other one. So let's cat etc issue, because I have not seen it before. So oh. The PS command, listing processes here. The PS command is an effective way to see running processes on the Linux system. Typing PS on our terminal will show processes for the current shell. The output of the PS process status will show the following: PID, the process ID, unique to the process, TTY, terminal type used by the user, time, amount of CPU time used by the process. This is not the time this process has been running for. CMD, the command executable or executable running, will not display any command line parameter. The PS command provides a few useful options. PSA, view all running processes. PSAXJF, view process tree. See all information until PS is run below. Okay. We have a lot of commands here. Oh my goodness. So maybe I won't finish this one today. That was funny. I was like, just scrolling down a bit. See the tree information until P is run. PSAG. Well, let's run it instead of reading more. So I usually do PSAUX, right? So typing in the wrong machine or the wrong window. So if we do PSAUX to compare what we have this. If we do their suggested PSA, we have this. So these are the ones they said. And mine also have command arguments and stuff, right? So why would I want to use this one instead? I don't know. Let's try PSAX. The same AX that I use. I use U and they use JF. So oh, it's more. Here's the tree bit. So PPID, PID, CID, said TDY, TPGID, stat, UID, time, command. So this has started these, I'm assuming. And this one is connected to this. So we have a bit of a connection here too with this one. So we'll have to see what in this command does this. So here we can see this SSH. We're logged in here as this person. We're running shell. And we're running PSAXJF. Or it's showing it all again for the next step under there. Light DM. Yeah, so this command is interesting, right? But we always get these cut off. So maybe there's better ways to do this to make it like wrap or something. Why would you want it to cut off part of what the output is? I don't know. So let's do PS help and see. No, there's nothing like that. Didn't I do PS help? Yes. Okay, so it worked. They just want us to specify. So if I do PS -- help all, we'll have crazy lot of information. No, just normal help. So their command is AXJF. Let's check these letters out. All with TTI, including other users. And then we have XJF. X. Processes without controlling TTYs. And these are the ones I had in common with their one. So I had U also. User-oriented format. And they had JF. So F, ASCII art process tree. That's the tree bit. And then J is BST job control format. So if we were to do PS AUXF, we would get my normal one, but with this tree bit to it. Right? So I like the tree bit, but we'll also lose information, so you might want to run different ones. So if we do PS AUF, we only get this because we're not doing X. And if we were to do PS AXF, we were to get this. Right. So this is kind of nice, right? So we're skipping the bit in the middle so we can see the long names. So the U, scrolling up for 2000 years, is the user-oriented format. So user-oriented format is what kind of makes it a million columns that you never read anyway. Or rather, we get to see what user is running it. I'm assuming that's a thingy. No? So let's go back down to the last one. I'm actually going to... So what information? We didn't have any... We still have the TTY. I'm also assuming that we can set exactly what of these details we want to see. But this was kind of nice one with the tree thing. And they also had J in there. Let's try PS. So kids opening doors apparently seems stuck. AXF J. AXF J. And now we have all of that thing, all the things again. So AXF. And if we do U right after this, see how they compare. They kind of look the same to me, like this. And then the A one was very, very simple there. I'm starting to feel this late, but I think I'll continue for a bit more. Now let's close a few things here. Let's add this to the notes. So my PS is in here. Here. So the new one is PS AXGF, and the one that I kinda liked here without the user information was PSAX. Let's scroll up through the masses of information again. So the one where we can see the full command lines is AXF. So let's try AX. PSAX. This is all of it. This is the most of it we can see. We can see actually the full command lines here, which is kind of nice. So let's actually add PSAF here too. AX. There. So I didn't really see the use for A. Yes, Kaban. Oh, right. I'll just get my kids food. Vi klara gubben. Jag bara har någon som raidade mig på Twitch. So he woke up very late today. Yeah, he's got sleeping problems, so that's why. Let's see. I forgot to turn this one off, so let's close it. There. So the phone won't have to overheat so much, and make the room warmer too. So let's actually close the phone. It can rest for today. So yeah, here we can see the tree thing, because before I didn't see that this was supposed to even be a tree before I looked at it for real. Yeah, so they are mentioning the AUX one. Show process for all users. Display the user that launched the process. And show processes that are not attached to terminal. Looking at the PS command. So, well, actually, this. Why don't they explain the other ones like that? Yeah, so this is what I usually do. But let's make this part of the notes. And there, so we fit it in the line. If I should use the same syntax, it would be this instead, right? Tree style. Because it's cut off by the other ones. The long commands. Then we have env. Env command will show environment variables. This is a very smart thing. Why didn't I do that already? Here, right? Well, I might find a better name for this, but for now, let's just call it this, and right. So let's run env on this one. Well, there's not a lot, of course. Let's. Oh, sorry. So, I'm actually going to add more notes to these. Because it's not just for me. I had to remember that I'm sharing this, right? Is this good enough? Oh, well. The path variable may have compiler or scripting language, Python. For example, it can be used to run code on the target system or leverage for privileged escalation. then we have the best command. Well, not the best. Why do I even imagine copying it? Sudo L. The target system may be configured to allow users to run some or all commands with root privileges. The sudo L command can be used to list all commands the user can run using sudo, and let's run it. But it's one of the my like top ones too. So here we have sudo L. Should I make comments for all these? It's supposed to be like a quick list. I'm just checking around. Linus! Det måste vara den. Men skräpningen inte hade till oss. Det är därför min dörr är öppen också. Men om det blir för ljust för dig så kan jag stänga. Men det blir varmt till mig. Det är lugnt. There, so I heard it was going to bed. I'm tired too, but I want to do this. It's fun, so let's do it for a bit more. 23, 23. I'm thinking I will, you know, be efficient here. So, or I will. So here I have an explanation what I'm doing, and then a command, because these are longer ones. But I don't think that this one was worth an explanation. But let's add it. ls. So let's see. Was there anything else I didn't put an explanation to? The spin in here. I didn't put on UNIME, for example. Let's just continue. ls. One of the common commands used in Linux is I'm guessing they mean most common ones. ls. While looking for potential privilege escalation vectors, please remember to always use ls command with LA parameter. Yeah, that's what I always do anyway. The example shows the text, the secret text file can be easily missed using ls or lsl. So I always do lsali. From the 90s to now. So it's in my fingers. I'm thinking now, should I add this to my notes? Since they're public notes now. I might have ls here. Let's do ls la. Always use this to always use to not miss important files. There. And lr, I need to remember this one because I didn't. But this is cool, right? So we can just do lar, lar. So let's try this now, right? At once. And let's go to this one. And this is a we just git clone this. So this is I don't know the directory structure or the files, so this is a perfect time to use lslar. And we can see all the files here in this. This is interesting. So we have the console py here that we run this as an exploit, and in the .git, so we get all of the .git files. So just files. That's cool. And the web shell. So let's actually, well, we can keep this one, but we can go to cd home. No, wrong key. And clear. So we don't have lots of stuff there. And this one is also in this directory. Long lineups on top. So I'm tapping on the wrong sheet. I'm actually going to switch ears because that one hurts. So let's see. So I'm doing this now because I started all day yesterday. I worked on my CV this morning too. I finished it, and then I sent it to one person, and then I'm going to send it tomorrow. But I wanted to do studying too, so that's why I'm doing this late. So tomorrow all depends on things, but I will probably be streaming a lot tomorrow too, because it's very allergy weather still here. So I might just stream all day tomorrow instead of working on the morning, because the air conditioning is broken there, so there is just open doors, meaning lots of pollen inside, so I can't just avoid it. Might work to but this is also very useful to do. And I work there as a consultant, and I think they're not stressed and really need my help. So try hack me. So LSLA always. Nice to have confirmation of what you're doing is right. That's always nice. ID command will provide a general overview of the user's privilege, level, and group memberships. It's worth remembering that the ID command can also be used to obtain the same information for other users, as seen below. Yeah, so ID is not only ID, it's only ID. Also ID for someone else. So I might have ID like in the Linux bit here too. Did I close it? No, yeah. So do I have ID here? So this is such a basic command, so I don't have it in my secure notes. List current users permissions. Or what did they call it? Privilege level and group memberships. Yeah. ID. Right, so what I usually do is, of course, this. And it will be necessary here. Because I want to use these. And it would break the formatting. Get another user's info. There. So current. I will actually try this the next time I'm on a box with several users. And I'm going to add this to my to-dos. Here. That when we explore other users
says,
on the machine.
I'm back, I found the ons.
Oh, nice, cool. So you found it. You took a break and then it worked, or what? What did you have to do?
That was the command get when event max events 10 filter hash table at log name equals security, ID equals 4625, select object time created, at name equals account name, expression equals $. Properties
so
5.
The list of them.
Value.
You got this list that I had. Let's see. This one. Right? Yeah, time created. Name. Okay. So account name here instead. Okay. Yeah. Nice. So let's look up this. Account name. So this is the account name, yeah. So, but it also works with username. Interesting.
Weird that I couldn't do select object account name.
Account name with a space, you mean? Why would there be a space? Let me copy this one and run it too. So same output but less. Let's see. Yeah, there are not 1, 2, 19, 18, 77, 16. So one of the 16s disappeared only. That's the difference on the output. And I can guess that this might be a time thing then? I don't know. We can run the previous one again. Still 2 16s here. At name time created. At name account name. Cool. Did you learn anything else that you want to share? Please do. Let's see, I'll add this to my notes too. So we have Windows?
Not really, am happy I found it, lol.
Great, great. So let's see. Events. And this is an alternative. So let's have it there too, in case. Right? Alright, you put max events 10. I didn't see that, so that's why it skipped the last one. So let's just change it then. Remove the max events 10.
They are log events in case smile smile.
They are log events. Let's see, what do we get now? So now I get the same output as the other command. Exactly.
For you notes.
They are log events. Oh, yeah. I know.
Goaku says.
Testing is this live.
Goku. No, I'm just. Spritzo here is just managing to ask the right questions before.
Not live alive.
Alive. So, yeah, I know it's log event. So, so this one just limited. So, but from these I can learn that this exists. Filter hash table. They both have. This bit is the same, but this bit is changed. So you have not at name.
No more exercise redeems from me, lol.
Oh, why not? Why not, Glock? Is it too late on the evening? Right? What is it? Or do you feel like you have to do the same and you're too tired? I like when you redeem stuff, you know. Was I going to add something here? Yeah, I was.
Spritzo says. I'm going, have a great night, see you next time. Goaku says.
See you, Spritzo.
Are you tired? I worry.
Fixerbot
I'm not
says.
tired. I'm a bit tired,
to
but
move
only
it,
because
move it.
it's late.
5 chair sit-ups redeemed.
Sure. Let's go for it. So let's do some sit-ups. Actually, I haven't done this in a long time. So, let's see. This is the most complicated one.
Time to move it, move it. 5 table push-ups redeemed.
I should do this more often. So, legs under the table, you can keep the balance. So, push-ups. Oh, and I have socks. Why do I do that? It's very warm in here, and it's slippery. So, and there were like stuff from the woods. I think I'll actually just do 5 today. Or right now, at least. You know I can redeem it again in 5 minutes. So we didn't test ID with Frank, see if Frank exists here.
Time to move it, move it.
No such use.
5 high jumps redeemed.
Okay.
Goaku says,
One more, please.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Just, I'm just waking up a bit more here, so. Oh. I don't know if it was 5. So we didn't have a Frank user on this box. And we're about to time out, look. We almost got our second ever timeout. Maybe it's more than that, but I've forgotten.
Hope you get plenty of rest. What a long stream.